Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to Footy Judgment. Massive updates this morning. So we wake up to lots of news about fake bids for Darwin Nunes. Is it fake? Is it true? Fabrizio Romano confirms the interest for Darwin Nunes, of course, from Saudi Arabia. However, journalists in Saudi Arabia denies completely that bid ever happened. But the interest is there. We know that the interest is there. They want to land Darwin Nunes. And massive update for Arsenal Football Club when Arteta confirms that they're looking for signings. They're absolutely trying to scout the market to see how can they save the Arsenal season, of course. Big up everybody that is here. Dusan Vlahovic is the latest link to Arsenal, of course. And does Dusan Vlahovic fit Arsenal model? Can they fork the 50 million or can they get him on a loan? I think we need to talk about that as well. And if they get Dusan Vlahovic, will that derail their summer signings? Is Vlahovic the right signing for Arsenal? Christopher Nkunku and Tell from Bayern Munich, an exchange to happen. That is a massive upgrade for the squad at Chelsea. Another winger at Chelsea that can light up the Premier League. However, it goes hand in hand with the approach of this ownership with signing young player, a 19 years old Tell from Bayern Munich, who played a great season last season. This season, he hasn't played a lot, of course. And Alejandro Garnacho to Napoli. Is it advanced? Is it not? Hit that like button. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up to 100. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I need your help. Algorithms are not working in our favor now. If you're watching this on the replay, support the channel. Like the video, of course. Make a comment after the video. Share this video with your friends because we need the algorithms back. The algorithms are not working in our favor. So let's get the likes up to 100. Of course. A lot of people are saying Arteta should not be trusted with signing. And I want to start, before I go to Arsenal and before we go to Arteta and before we go to Christopher Nkunku, I wanted to touch a little bit on the Darwin Nunes news. And I tell you what I found working yesterday on some of the news, of course. Let me just share with you the screen. So the news has started with Liverpool have rejected a 70 million bid for Darwin Nunes from Saudi Arabia, from Al Hilal. And I went and I kind of had some, and I want your opinion on this. I did some digging after the show, after I read the news and I watched Sam's stream. And the news are, even though this morning Fabrizio Romano revealed that Darwin Nunes' interest is there. Let me just close some of the tabs that I have open right here. Let me just confirm and then just close some of the tabs that are here in front of me. So all I wanted to say is that I looked and I read a lot a Saudi journalist that completely denied the bid, which is kind of weird. And I'm gonna show you in front of you on the screen right now what happened. And hit the like button first. Come on, listen to Ashraf here and hit that like button. I actually, if you look at this news from Safe, it's this guy, Saif Al-Saif. He's a Saudi journalist that has close to 1 million followers. As you can see right there, he has a close to 1 million follower right here. He literally, if I translate the post for you, it says that Al Hilal did not negotiate with Darwin Nunes. Maybe another club is looking for a striker, and they are negotiating with him. I don't know who to believe at the current moment, to be honest with you. If you're looking at this, and this is the guy, a credible journalist from Saudi Arabia, is saying that that bid never happened. Who do we believe? Do we actually believe that Liverpool, because logically speaking, and I listened to Osama and Tom yesterday, logically speaking, I cannot sit here and believe that Liverpool have rejected a 70 million pound bid from Saudi Arabia to offload Darwin Nunes. I don't believe that happened, to be honest with you. I believe there are negotiations, as Fabrizio, if I'm not mistaken, Fabrizio Romano this morning completely said that the interest from Saudi Arabia is genuine and conversation have been held. However, key words here, Fabrizio Romano did not specify which club. Did not specify which club that bid or interested in Darwin Nunes, which goes hand in hand with what Saif have said from Saudi Arabia, the journalist, is that Al Hilal did not negotiate, maybe another club that is looking for a striker. And that goes hand in hand with what Fabrizio said. Fabrizio did not specify the club, did not specify. If the bid was real and the 70 million was put on the table, Fabrizio would have said. Fabrizio would have said that the bid is 70 million and it was rejected. I don't know who to believe. I'm not saying who's right, who's wrong. You let me know in the comments. You let me know in the comments. Who would you believe? Which is what Jafar here is saying. Al Hilal, this is the translation for this chat. Al Hilal, they have 10 foreigners. How can they register Darwin Nunes? How can they register Darwin Nunes? Even Neymar is not registered at the current moment. So they need to offload some players, which goes hand in hand with what Saif, the journalist, has said. So that meltdown that happened from Liverpool, that massive meltdown that happened from Liverpool, it might be for nothing, because the bid never arrived based on the Saudi journalists. If you want to believe, you believe. If you want to have a meltdown, you have a meltdown. It's up to you. But that is Mo and me talking. I believe that the interest from Saudi Arabia is there. The interest from the clubs in Saudi Arabia might be there. I'm not sure if it's going to be 70 million pounds. People take the Saudis as dickheads, as idiots, that they're going to bid for a striker that have not worked at Liverpool at 70 million pounds, close to 85 million euros. You want to believe what you want to believe. You want to believe what you want to believe. But looking at this, that 70 million pound bid, I'm not sure if it arrived. Yes, Sam Maguire reported it, which is the only source that is there, right? I'm not sure if that bid arrived. However, if we speak about Darwin Nunes, exactly, Tina. I agree with you, Tina. Tina Murphy said, as Fabrizio said, and even the journalist, Saif has said, the journalist has said that there is another club is looking for a striker and they are negotiating with him, but it's not Al Hilal. So this news of 70 million pounds on the table might not be true at all. Might not be true at all. One of the things that I noticed yesterday is that some of the Liverpool fans actually don't want Darwin Nunes to go to Saudi Arabia. And I don't understand. Some minority, yes. But if Liverpool have a bid, and I'm just going to say this, if Liverpool have a bid of even 50 million pounds for Darwin Nunes, and they don't want to take the loss, they are idiots. And these owners, absolutely, they're cutting the wings of Arne Slot. This money can be fucking used to absolutely enhance the squad, improve the squad. And I don't know who they can go sign. For 50 million, they can put 20 million pounds and go sign a proper number 9 that will help them if Jota gets injured. Put that 50 million pounds for someone that you don't rate. Exactly. Apparently, it is closer to 40 million, which is what? And it might not be from Al Hilal. So I don't understand why Liverpool don't want to sell the guy if there is a bid on the table, even for 40 to 50 million pounds. Just sell the guy. Take your losses. Other clubs do that. Just take the loss and move on and get another player. Get another player. Because you need that player, in my opinion. You need it. You are top of the league. On top of the Premier and the Champions League. Go and get someone to help your team. Even go get a midfielder. Go get a center back. Do something in the transfer market. Don't just stay there. Darwin Nunes has to go. Has to go. 40, 50 million pounds. Just do it. Just do it and don't derail it. Just do it, bro. Just do it. It is very simple. Darwin Nunes is not going to work at Liverpool. Not now. Not this year. Not next year. Not the year after. Not the year after. Just do it. Just go and sell the guy. He's not working for you. I don't think Arne Slot rates him. I don't think his teammates want to play with him. He said they are playing. They are doing the business. Oh my God, we want the money back, as Ali says. Yeah, forget the money. Take your losses and go invest somewhere else. Go invest somewhere else. You are literally behind in the striker thing. Go and try to find a striker and go or try to find a center back. Enhance the squad. And that is, if Liverpool are this, as Hussam said yesterday, I don't know what they are doing. I have no idea what Liverpool are doing, to be honest. Let's get the likes up, guys. Hit the like button. Over 160 of you here in this day. Listen, I woke up early to do this freaking stream. I wanted to talk today. I'm streaming 3 times. We're doing Rivals Rumble later with Ahmed and Gunnar Sol. So hit the like button. And if you're watching this on the replay, make sure to like the video. Let's get to 100 likes right at the back, guys. Hit that like button. How many likes are we on? We're not even on 60 likes. So hit the like button. Listen, I wanted to tell you something about the abuse for. No human being deserves abuse. It doesn't matter. He's a football player and he doesn't deserve abuse. Any comeback that is abusing Kai Havertz really need to be banned from Twitter or banned from the club. That is garbage attitude, terrible attitude from people that nobody deserves this. No one deserves this. So I feel sorry for him. Yes, he doesn't play good, but doesn't mean you fucking abuse him. Just fucking scumbags, bro. Kids or adults that are sit on the internet and have nothing to do. Kai Havertz does not deserve abuse like this. You can call him a donkey. You can call him not a good player. You can call him this and that. But abuse and going after his family and letters and all the shit like this, it is absolutely disgusting, as Tina says. It is disgusting, bro. People are sick, bro. As Nomad is saying, people are sick, to be honest. There is not a bid for Nunez. We spoke about it. I don't think there is a bid for Darwin Nunes. But the problem is this has been a recurring thing from a lot of people. Abusing players, talking about their families, threatening their kids. Nobody deserves this shit. It's absolutely garbage. It is absolutely garbage. terrible and horrific, to be honest, from some of the fans. It's garbage. It is absolutely garbage. Going back to the football, and wanted to touch on the Nkunku thing. But before we go on, there are news from James Pierce today that the transfer window, that Liverpool's stance is that they would only make signings this month if there is a deal to be done that makes sense financially and is in the club's long-term interest. Garbage. Fucking trash by Liverpool. This is another Zubamendi thing. Do you remember the Zubamendi saga? If it's not Zubamendi, we're not going to sign anyone else. Go explore the market, you dickheads. Go explore the market, you dickheads. Who are these people running Liverpool Football Club? What an absolute garbage. What a garbage. We're only going to sign players if they align with us. Yeah, people don't work like that. Have some shame and go fucking sign people. Fucking help Arne Slot. Help the guy. What are you waiting for? Top of the league. There are opportunities. Why they aren't in for Tell, a winger from Bayern? Why they weren't in for Kvaratskhelia? These people are frauds. I swear to God, it's a laughable. If you're a Liverpool fan at this point, you fucking laugh at this situation. You laugh. You laugh at this situation. You absolutely laugh at this situation, to be honest. What the fuck opportunities? You haven't fucking signed anyone in the summer. You dickheads. You haven't signed anyone in the summer. What is this? Go fucking... I'm telling you, people. I'm telling you. Bro, I'm telling you. You know what Liverpool are doing? Liverpool are like this so, bro, like, it's so cheap. It's unfucking believable. You fucking dickheads. Sign people, you idiots. We're only gonna sign players if they match our long-term fit. You don't have center backs, bro. You don't have center backs to play. You idiots. When Jota was injured, you struggled in that striker place. What the fuck is wrong with them? What the fuck, bro? They're fucking dickheads. And then comes people and say that Liverpool, oh my God, Michael Edwards and Richard. Do you remember when I had this argument with Hussam in the summer? And I want you guys to be my witnesses. I had this argument with Hussam and I said, people have blind faith in Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes. Blind faith until they show you that they are willing to run this club the right way and go and help the manager to absolutely win this league or win the Champions League. There is no, I am one of the people, and I'm telling you, I am one of the people that never, ever have blind faith in any owner. Never, ever have blind faith in any owner. Never, ever have blind faith in any owner. I am waiting for the work until I trust you. And until this moment, Richard Hughes, contracts between Salah, Van Dijk, and Trent have not been signed. You haven't helped the manager. You gave him Chiesa, who has played 3 games for Liverpool. You haven't signed a DM. You haven't signed a fucking centre back. No blind faith. No blind faith. Work, I'm behind you. Don't work, fuck off. Don't work, you are derailing our club. If I'm a Liverpool fan, you are derailing our club. My manager, if I'm speaking like a Liverpool fan. If my manager is doing wonders with these players, go and fucking help him. Sign fucking players. Don't be fucking cheap. You have the fucking money. Go and sign fucking players. Don't do what other clubs did. You're literally cutting his wings. Go and sign players. Help the guy. What a fucking shambolic situation. Take the money for Nunez. 50, 40. Who gives a fuck? And go and sign someone. Bro, Gomez is injured. Kwanzaa's injured. Konate just came back from injury. Who's going to play center back? Who's going to play center back for Liverpool? Is Van Dijk going to play as two? Is this a movie and Van Dijk have two roles? What is this, bro? Fucking dickheads. Absolute garbage by Liverpool to me. If I'm a Liverpool fan, I'm fucking fuming. The problem is the match-going fans are behind the team, which is maybe rightfully so because the team is doing well. The team is doing well, but they need signings. I want to go to Chelsea a little bit and speak a little bit about Chelsea. And listen, it goes hand in hand with Liverpool. It goes hand in hand with Liverpool. Why Chelsea are so fucking active in the market and the likes of Arsenal and the likes of Liverpool aren't? Why Chelsea, who keep signing and selling players, are so active in the market and you aren't? Why? Why is the difference? You make way more revenue than Chelsea. Way more. Liverpool make way more money than Chelsea, but Chelsea are more active. Oh, Sancho, give me Neto. You know what? We're going to sign Caicedo. We're going to sign Enzo Fernandez. Vega doesn't work. Sell him. Tell him. Oh, we're interested. Nkunku's not happy. We'll offload him. I am sure that the agent and Chelsea spoke to Nkunku about opportunities. If you're not happy, go find a club. And Bayern Munich are there. Oh, who's at Bayern Munich that we might get? Tell. Let's get Mathys. Tell. Let's get the guy, a winger. And Chelsea are upgrading right away. Nkunku's not working. Give me Tell. Why aren't other clubs? How are Liverpool sitting there? I'm looking at Chelsea. I'm like, yep, we're not going to do what you do. Yeah, Chelsea are fucking doing it. Chelsea are fucking doing it. Go and sign. This is a magnificent piece of business for Chelsea Football Club. You know why a magnificent? They're going to offload a player that is not happy, that Maresca has tried to use on the side, in the 10, as a striker, and it didn't work. They're getting a young player that played over 25 games last season for Bayern Munich, that played this season some games. He's a very good player. And for the future, 19 million. And he's a player that has experience at Bayern Munich, won the league with Bayern Munich, played in Bayern Munich last season, reached the Champions League semi-final, played in the Champions League. What? Just go. Fantastic. I'm looking at this news. Amazing, amazing, amazing piece of business for freaking amazing piece of business for Chelsea Football Club. I applaud Chelsea. Yes, we spoke about the owners. Look at fucking Manchester City. Oh, we need players. Bam! They go. Marmoush, about to be wrapped. Kozanov, wrapped. The other guy from Brazil, wrapped. Quick, quick, quick. What is going on at Liverpool or Arsenal? Why you're fucking so slow? You're so fucking slow. And the fans sit there. You know what? We're going to sign somebody. And then they come up with these reports that piss off people. Liverpool and Arsenal, we're exploring the market. We are moving in the market. Halas. Chelsea, Nkunku's not working, offload Nkunku. As he's keen on joining Bayern Munich. In case clubs can reach an agreement on a fee, he's open to a new chapter. Khalas, move him on. Move the guy on. Move him on. German chicken wing, I believe the rest have the money. You can't tell me that Liverpool don't have the money. They were about to bid for Zubamendi. They were about to pay in full for Zubamendi in the summer. And they signed Chiesa for 10 million. So where is the rest? Where is the money that you collected from the first half of the season? You can't tell me that Liverpool don't have money. They do have money. Talking about this, the Jonathan Till situation and all this talk about Till, fantastic opportunity for Chelsea, to be honest. I applaud Chelsea. This guy is gonna come in and provide competition for Jadon Sancho on that left side as well, because Mudryk, it doesn't look like Mudryk is gonna play. They're waiting for the sample. And Chelsea are always upgrading their squad, always working, upgrading their squad. It's a fantastic piece of business. Till, Can play in the Conference League. I think he can play in the league. He's good enough to start for Chelsea. He's going to provide a competition. He's the kid. He's very good. That's why Bayern are keen on him. That's why he's integrated at 19 years old in the first team. He's a very good player. I believe that Till will provide something good. Oh, the internet. What happened to the internet? Internet is a little bit shaky. It's going to come back. Is the internet shaky? And I'm sure this Nkunku Till thing, I'm sure Chelsea will still try to get a number 9 unless Maresca is still hoping that Nicholas Jackson will have his form back. It's not bad. It's not bad. Guys, we're almost 300 people here. Almost 300 people here. We're not even on 100 likes. 200 likes minimum now. 200 likes minimum now. Hit that like button. Support the channel, guys. Share it. We need the algorithms back, so hit that like button. Let's get to 200 likes. I'm sorry, my internet is kind of acting up for some whatever fucking reason. Is it acting up now or is it good? Let me know. I am in Egypt still. Still I am in Egypt. Hopefully, the internet was good yesterday and the day before, so it has been very, very good. I believe Chelsea are gonna go and try to sign a striker in this window. Let's get almost 8 likes to 100. Hit that like button, people. Let's get to 200 likes. First target is 100 likes. First target is 100 likes. So hit that like button. Come on. Support the channel, guys. Come on. And for Chelsea, they still need a number 9, in my opinion, because Jackson might not hit the good form that he started the season with. But from my understanding that Chelsea are exploring the market and finding the good options. Till is an opportunistic signing because Nkunku wants to go. Bayern Munich wants him. He wants Bayern Munich. If they can agree a fee, I believe Till will join Chelsea. That is very, very... Chelsea will sign players. They will always sign, as Jenny says. Always sign. They will sign players. There is, of course, the centre-back. There are news that Chelsea are pushing for a centre-back. They are pushing for Gay, and they are playing the Chalobah card. And they have a card that they can play for Crystal Palace. They can recall Chalobah, and now Crystal Palace are going to be in trouble because they need to sign a centre-back. I believe that Till will go. Chelsea will push for a centre-back. Chelsea might get 3 players in this window, a striker, a centre-back, and Jonathan Till. Also, they are interested in a midfielder as well that I read the other day. It's very, very good. I like Gay. I know you don't rate Gay. I like Gay. I think he elevates Chelsea's squad. In my opinion. Looking at the other news about this transfer market, there are, of course, the news about Garnacho for the Man United fans that are here. Napoli made 40 million, but are asking for 50 million. The problem is this news turned out to be fake, as it says, because the asking price for Man United is 70 million. What I don't understand is that why clubs value players that they don't rate at 70 million. Why clubs value players at 70 million that they don't rate? Is Alejandro Garnacho worth 70 million? Is Alejandro Garnacho worth 70 million? I don't believe it. Why is he worth 70 million? He's definitely not worth 70 million. Without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. He's not worth 70 million. And Napoli are definitely not paying 70 million pounds. That is close to 90 million euros. You believe that Napoli will downgrade from Kvaratskhelia to Alejandro Garnacho and pay the same money? 100% no. 70 million is absolutely fraudulent. It's absolutely fraudulent, in my opinion. Like 30 at best, yeah. 40 million pounds is maximum. 30, maybe 35 million pounds. Not more. I don't believe that they'll get that much money, in my opinion. Zertalk, Till wants to stay, but our board can't force it. I actually read it the other way. Zertalk. I actually read it. It was the other way. I read that Till is open to a move because he's not happy with game time. He only played 7 games this season, and Bayern want him to stay. I believe it's the other way around. Like Bayern Munich. I read that this morning. It's in the German news that Bayern want him to stay and he's open to a move. Till, company convinced him to stay, but Till is open to a move. Jonathan Till is open to a move, but he convinced him to stay. He convinced him to stay. But I believe that if Bayern Munich get Nkunku, I believe Bayern Munich will sell Jonathan Till. That is my take on it. But I appreciate your super chat. Check Florian Wirtz's latest tweet. Let's check it. We can check it 100%. Tune Tactics, Habibi, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the drop by. I appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you so much for dropping by. What is Till wants to stay? So why are AMT will speak about Arsenal actually in a bit. I'm listening. Thank you, Habibi, so much. Which is are Newcastle in the market at all? Since now you're not you haven't broken you have not broken any of the PSR. Philip, are Newcastle in any deals at all? Are Newcastle have any deals? We will speak about Arsenal. We will speak about Arsenal. Are Newcastle have any deals coming up? Are you in the market? I haven't seen any news about you being active in the market at all lately. At all. It didn't pop up on my feed at all. Newcastle have not. 3 teams getting deducted. It says that nobody is getting deductions at all. It looks like it. However, we need to speak a little bit about Mikel Arteta and Arsenal and the Dusan Vlahovic news. Number one, Fabrizio confirmed that Mikel Arteta that they're actively looking in the market to improve the squad. They're on it. Unfortunately, Gabriel Jesus' injury is not looking good. We are very worried for the final report. I actually think I'm just going to say something, actually, that this is going to be a very unusual opinion. Going to be a very unusual opinion about the Vlahovic deal. And I want you guys to debate it with me. I want you guys to talk to me. Talk to me about this. If Arsenal get Vlahovic, if this link is real and Arsenal are in for Vlahovic, Ahmed just sent me the wants to stay and stick to becoming a regular starter, something he and his management made clear to Vincent Company. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if that happens. We'll see if that happens. Yes, I just read it. Something his management made clear. So maybe, but I believe if Chelsea will press to get him if Nkunku is going the other way. But I wanted to speak a little bit about Arsenal and Mikel Arteta. The first question I want to ask you guys, should Mikel Arteta be given funds? Should Mikel Arteta be given funds? Or should they write off the season already? Do we think that Vlahovic, if Arsenal are in for Vlahovic, do we think Vlahovic saved their season? And I agree with Dallas Square. If this is a loan option, yes. And I'm going to tell you why. Why I think that Vlahovic should only go to Arsenal on loan. Only go to Arsenal on loan. I'm going to tell you why. If Vlahovic is the ultimate goal for Arsenal, Vlahovic is the final piece. If they're going to spend a 50 million pounds on Vlahovic, and that will be the striker, in the summer they won't get a striker, I don't like Vlahovic. I'm not the biggest fan of Vlahovic. And I don't think that Vlahovic in the future will light up the Premier League like that. Unless Arsenal completely change the way they play and cater to a forward. Vlahovic is not a great player. He's not a good player. He's a box striker at best. right? He misses chances. He will get goals for Arsenal. He's better striker than Kai Havertz, right? But I believe if Arsenal are looking at this season and looking to get Vlahovic in this January transfer window as a buy, if they spend 50 million, and that means that in the summer they won't go and get a Gyökeres or another striker, I would say no. If I'm an Arsenal fan, I would say no. Write off this season, work with what we have. Let's find another solution that is loan. And the reason why I'm saying this, because I don't think Vlahovic should be the end goal for Arsenal. Vlahovic is not good enough for Arsenal. I don't believe that Vlahovic should be the final goal for Arsenal. Arsenal play in a way that they need a striker that is better on the ball. Vlahovic has a horrific touch. I don't think he will work. Even when Saka comes back, Nwaneri comes back, he doesn't work with Odegaard. His touch is terrible. He's worse than Lukaku in terms of the touch. His touch is horrific. It's Patrick Bamford touch. Patrick Bamford is better on the ball than him. So I believe that Vlahovic should not be the ultimate goal for Arsenal at all. At all. And they should look only to get him on loan. And Igal, me and Igal were speaking yesterday. He's going to be on the channel tomorrow about Vlahovic and should Arsenal go on Vlahovic or wait for the summer. If your only option is to buy Vlahovic, I'd say fuck it, wait for the summer. Write the season off already. Because Vlahovic is not going to make you catch Liverpool. Vlahovic is not winning you the Champions League. You got to be honest with yourself. You need better than this. You need better than this. You need absolutely someone better than Vlahovic. And if Arteta is in desperate mode, as Ammar is saying, but that might even be the end of him. Because imagine if he gets Vlahovic and still doesn't win the league or the Champions League. What does that mean? That means even if Arteta walks or something happens at the end of the season, right? The next coach is stuck with Vlahovic. And you don't want that. You don't want your next coach stuck with Vlahovic. And if they need Isak, they don't have the funds to get Isak. There is Gyökeres in the summer. You can bid for Gyökeres. There is Osimhen. And there are other strikers out there. It doesn't have to be Vlahovic. I'm not his biggest fan. And I don't think he saves Arsenal's season. I genuinely don't think Vlahovic saves Arsenal's season, in my opinion. I don't believe that Vlahovic is the right fit for Arsenal at all. Gyökeres is better than him. Osimhen is better than him. Sisco, as someone said in the chat, is better than him. I don't believe he saves Arsenal's season at all. At all. Why are Arsenal going for Vlahovic? Is he the only option in the market that Arsenal can attain? Is he the only guy that Arsenal can get? And Arteta, to be honest with you, Arteta, you fraud that you took the team back. Now you're looking for a striker. In the summer, it's Sesko or nothing. It is Sesko or nothing. Now you're looking for a striker to save the season, to silence the fans. And I was going to release a video and talk about this. As I said on Al Ahwa and on other streams, Arteta is taking Arsenal fans as fools. He doesn't apologize. I don't think he rates the fans. As long as the fans behind Arteta, he doesn't feel pressure. Arteta needs to feel pressured. Arteta needs to feel that the fans are pressuring him. No customers, as Turkish said. Fans. Fans. The only way to save your season if you get Vlahovic and you get a winger. But who are you going to get? You need to get a winger and you need to get Vlahovic. Now we're talking. Because as of now, you don't have a sporting director. You don't have a sporting director. Everyone now at the club, I believe, work for me. I have this belief that everyone at the club now works for Mikel Arteta. Every now. Mikel Arteta, after the Cronkies, is the biggest boss. is the biggest boss? Who's your sporting director at the current moment? And you don't believe that Mikel Arteta is the biggest boss at Arsenal? Do really people think that there is a bigger voice than Mikel Arteta at Arsenal Football Club? I don't believe it. I believe so. I believe he is. I believe he is. I believe that Mikel Arteta is the biggest boss at Arsenal. If Arsenal go and sign Vlahovic, it's not going to save their season. It might actually not be good enough for Arsenal. And at the end, but we signed a striker and we didn't get over the line. And it will be another disaster. Jason Ito is in charge of transfers. Arteta literally confirmed in the press conference today. You believe that this guy will do anything before Arteta's approval? You believe that? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm not trying to even trigger any Arsenal fan. I genuinely believe that. I genuinely believe that Arsenal at the current moment, Arteta is at the helm of the club. You really think that someone is above Arteta? No, it's up to you. You keep saying that. Keep defending the club whatever you want. I genuinely believe that he's the biggest voice at the club now. Him after the Kroenke. You guys keep doing the same. And until it is not Arteta's football club, it is Arsenal's football club, I think it might stay the same. My guy thinks that I'm trying to trigger you. Bro, I'm not trying to trigger. Lookman on a permanent and sign Vlahovic's loan. Arteta has the biggest influence now after the Kroenkes. I believe so, but people don't want to believe that. It's up to them. It is up to them. It is up to them. It is up to them. Arsenal fans can believe whatever they want. But Arsenal still need a winger to play on that left side. And Arsenal need a striker. And why are Arsenal after Ronald Araujo? Why are Arsenal looking for an opportunistic signing a centre back? You have enough centre backs. Ben White is coming back. They got no more attackers. If they don't sign anyone, they are screwed. They only got 5 attackers left: Sterling, Odegaard, Martinelli, Kai, and Trossard. That's why I said Vlahovic is not good enough. That's the problem. And I'm saying, if the funds that were going to be spent in the summer are spent today on Vlahovic, I don't think Vlahovic is a good option for Arsenal because of the reasons I said before. Arsenal do not suit Vlahovic. Vlahovic is not good enough for Arsenal. I'm telling you from now that he's not good enough. Will Arteta improve him? Marginally, he can. He's not good enough for Arsenal. Arsenal need to explore someone like Lookman would work for them. Goal scorer, can link up the play, can play as a second striker even, can play on the sides. That is what they need. Vlahovic is a box striker. An Arsenal Football Club at the current moment. The Spurs game tomorrow is a make or break, yes. However, if Liverpool win today and against Nottingham Forest, and I want to ask you guys something for real. Yeah, we spoke about this guy. I want a yes or no in the chat. Nathan, I agree with you. It's better than none. And right now we have none. No one. I agree with you. However, if this is going to be a permanent signing, and that means in the summer you don't sign a better striker, I would say no. If I'm me, I would say no. I would say look somewhere else for a loan option. But if you get Vlahovic with a loan with an option to buy, okay, see if it works or not. But I don't think that Vlahovic should be the end. My point about this is the statement. Vlahovic should not be the end goal for the Arsenal striker position. Yes or no? You tell me, yes or no? Vlahovic, this is the statement, and you tell me yes or no. Vlahovic should not be the end goal for the Arsenal striker position. You tell me. Exactly. He shouldn't be the ultimate goal for Arsenal as a striker. And that is my point. Imagine if you go and spend 50, 55 million pounds on him. 50 and 55 million pounds. I'm telling you, and I'm asking you another question now. Do you believe Arsenal, if they spend 50 money on Vlahovic in this window, do you believe the Arsenal will make funds available in the summer to sign another striker? Yes or no? You tell me. You tell me. Because I don't believe if Arsenal spend the money on Vlahovic today, they will go in the summer and sign a striker. They will go and sign wingers here and there. And the problem is that is the news. The news that the Vlahovic price is 50 million. If Arsenal get him on loan, I'm fully behind him. It's a free hit. Get him on loan towards the end of the season. Let's see. He's better than no one, as people said. He's better than no one than people said. I agree. Go get him. Go get Vlahovic. I agree. But Arsenal, so I agree with you, Hybrid Ultra. So Arsenal should not go and panic buy Vlahovic for 50 million. Arsenal should go and get a loan option with an option to buy. But I wanted to touch on a couple of things, and there are people that saying Moreno's useless. Moreno's useless. I wanted to speak about the other things. Oh my God, Declan Rice has not been good lately. Let me ask you something. Moreno, people flip-flop on the Moreno thing. Because Moreno has not been a horrific signing for Arsenal. People wait for a mistake in the game that Arsenal lose, and they say the player is horrific. He hasn't lived up to the hype, yes. He hasn't played amazing at the club, yes, I agree. But to write him off completely and to say that he's not good, I disagree with the people. I disagree with the people. Ali sent me something. Damn. That's fantastic, to be honest, by Ali. Fantastic by Ali. Fantastic. Listen, guys, there's 360 of you here, and I want to hear what you guys think. I want to hear your opinion. Let's get to 200 likes. Hit that like button, people. Come on, let's get to 200 likes live. Let me know what you think in the chat as well. Exactly. Moreno has barely played to write him off. Fans just upset at the moment that they need someone to blame. I agree. That is the thing. I agree. I agree. They just want someone to blame, bro. He's not a horrific signing. But the problem with it is he's not that much. Like, he's not amazing. He's not amazing. I thought he would be better than this, to be honest. I thought Mikel Moreno would be much, much better than this. See? Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. 200 likes from Jafar. But for Arsenal, if I'm looking at this season, people say we had the same points as this last season. But you haven't played good football. You haven't been clinical. I'm going to tell you the players that went backwards. Kai Havertz went backwards. William Saliba is not even as good as last season. Declan Rice is not as good as last season. Thomas Partey is better because he's fit this season. Odegaard has gone backwards from the end of last season. Odegaard has gone back. Rice was arguably one of the best players in the Premier League last season. One of the best players in both halves of the season. In the first half when he played as a DM, and in the second half when he plays as an 8. He was one of the best players. Rice is now spoken about as just one of the players. He has regressed. Martin Odegaard has regressed. William Saliba has regressed. William Saliba has regressed. Why? That's what you need to ask. Why these players have regressed? Why only Saka improved, poor kid, before he got injured? Before Arteta overplayed him? Why a lot of players regressed? Why did Arteta take this team backwards a little bit? Why? Why did this guy on the screen took the team back a little bit? He needs to answer for this. He needs to answer this. The team was playing magnificent football. The team was playing magnificent football. We were praising him. I was called an Arsenal glazer. What happened to your tactics? What happened to your free-flowing football? And you want to tell me, oh, Kai Havertz was a purple patch? He gets in front of the goal. And how many times Kai Havertz actually got in front of the goal apart from the last game? How many chances did Kai Havertz miss this season? My man, Awanta Anthony saying we also have a massive sell-on clause for Gehi. You a Crystal Palace or a Chelsea fan? Can I know? Can I know? Are you a Chelsea or a Crystal Palace fan? Who do you support, my friend? Thank you for the support. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you so much. All the way from Australia. You're a Chelsea fan. So you have a sell-on clause. So if you buy him, the problem is Crystal Palace will make less money because the sell-on clause go for you. Oh, fantastic. That means it makes it harder to get actually from Crystal Palace. Unless you don't make your money, you don't get your money, so you pay Crystal Palace. But appreciate your super chat. Thank you, my friend. I think you're late on the stream. No, you're not late. You're not late. I appreciate the super chats. But I want to hear you guys' opinions. Why the players have regressed? A lot of people are saying injuries. But what about the players that are not injured? And why did he get injured? Why did he get injured? Foden is having a better season than Odegaard. You're talking output-wise. I disagree. Foden is not having a better season than Odegaard. Odegaard was good. Odegaard had more good games than Foden had good games this season. So I disagree with you on this. Odegaard had more good season. My man, Brandon, Habibi, thank you so much for dropping by. Drop a like. Appreciate you. Brandon, do you believe that Arteta should be sacked now? Because I've heard this from a lot of people now that maybe they want another manager now. I'm going to ask you guys something. There are rumors that Ancelotti might be sacked by Real Madrid. Would you sack Arteta now and get Ancelotti in today? Would you sack Arteta now and get Ancelotti today? Do people really believe? Okay, are you writing this season off completely? Do people actually write this season off completely? Completely. You write this season off completely because you know that if you sack Arteta, the season is not going to get better. You know that. Do you think if you get another manager, you might win the Champions League? Do people think that Arsenal have the kahunas to do what Chelsea did? Was Thomas Tuchel, for example, and win the Champions League? Do you believe that? Okay, I genuinely believe, that's my opinion. That's my opinion, that if Arsenal sack Arteta and get a new manager in the league, you might regress. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you that it might not happen. It might not. I don't believe that you're going to. This is my opinion. I don't believe Arteta should be sacked today at all. I don't believe so. I don't believe that Arteta should be sacked today because you have to look at your options. You're still second in the league. By the way, Arsenal fans, a lot of them think that the top four is secured. Do you want to look at the table? Do you want to look at the table? I'm not sure if the table is going to be shown. Oh, let me show the table somewhere else. Let me show you the table. Do you believe that a lot of people talk about the thing as it's secured, you know? The top four is secured. It's already like it's secured. I don't believe that top 4 is secured. Completely secured? You really think so? I don't understand how people speak about it as it's secured. Like, you believe you're 4 points, 6 points ahead of Man City. What if Man City go on a run? Newcastle are on a winning streak. I want to ask Arsenal fans and everyone, is top 4 already secured for Arsenal? Is top 4 already secured for Arsenal? Yes or no? I'm going to do your super chat, German chicken wing, and I'm going to answer you. Completely answer you. Because this is fraudulent. This is completely fraudulent, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why it's fraudulent, what you say. I'm going to tell you why it's fraudulent. I'm going to tell you why your super chat is completely fraudulent. So top 4, exactly, Castro. I agree with you. It is not completely secured. You need to work for it. German chicken wing, you're saying that, oh, GA doesn't matter no more. Of course, narratives change. I'm going to tell you why GA doesn't matter. Because number 1, Odegaard and Foden in the Premier League have 3 GA. And I'm just going to tell you something. GA doesn't matter, right? As long as it's below 10. After 20 games, you don't measure players with GA if they both have 3. 3, 4, 2, both are shit in terms of GA. However, let me tell you the difference between Odegaard and Phil Foden, my man. Phil Foden does not play the same rule as Odegaard in the team. Odegaard dictates the play. He's the catalyst of Arsenal. He is someone who dictates the game, where the game is going to go. Phil Foden is a goal scoring and an assisting number 10. He doesn't dictate the play. He doesn't dictate the speed of the game. He doesn't get on the ball as much in terms of like dictating the game. Right? And I'm not saying that Odegaard is having a better season. But for Odegaard and Foden, if both GA are 3, you cannot sit here and tell me, oh, but Foden is having a better season. It's 3 for both. 3. By the way, even if Odegaard has 1 GA, that doesn't mean that Foden is having a better season. Because both are shit in terms of GA, my man. Both are absolutely shit in terms of GA. So don't do this, my man. Don't do this. That's not how it works. That's not how it works, my man. It's not. It's not how it works. GA, you mean GA, both have 3 GA. That's a lot of bullshit, what you said there. GA all matters when one of them is like 20 and the other one is 15. But both are 3, so have some shame. It's kind of like you are actually bantering for no reason, my man. You're bantering for no reason. So I don't believe we say. But I wanted to go back to the Arsenal and say, we praised Arsenal. We spoke about Arsenal. We said Arsenal are not good. I believe that Arsenal, if at the end of the season, all comes more, but they play different oppositions. Both now have played the same oppositions in the league, but they play different oppositions. And also, as I told you before, all competitions, yes. Thank you so much for clarifying. I appreciate you clarifying what you meant by this. I only measure players playing the same exact exact opponents. And I'm just telling you here that Odegaard has a completely different rule than Phil Foden at Man City. Odegaard has a different rule. I'm not saying that Odegaard is having a good season, by the way. Odegaard has regressed. He's very up and down. He's had a good game, bad game, good game, bad game. But you don't tell me that Foden is having a better season than Odegaard. This is absolutely fraudulent. Odegaard has played more good game for Arsenal than Foden played good games for City. You have to admit this. You're just coming with an agenda, wallahi. I'm trying to be honest. Odegaard has had good games for Arsenal this season. Odegaard has created a lot of good chances for Arsenal. Foden only has picked up in the last 2-3 games. Odegaard has had more games for them. I disagree with you completely. You're trying to come with an agenda, to be honest with you. And that's not me hating City or anything. That's just facts. And you're talking about two players that are really underperforming in terms of GA this season. Completely have been underperforming massively this season. The question, thank you, Tyler, Habibi, for support. You always support the channel. You always support the channel. Foden more, in my opinion. I agree with you. I agree with you. Odegaard has also missed 2 months of football. That is true. But Foden has missed a lot of games as well due to illness and family problems. But we're not here to talk about Foden and Odegaard. I appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the support of the channel. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the support of the channel. Let's get to 200 likes. By the way, we're 20 likes away from 200 likes. But I want you to talk to you about how are we sitting here in January of 2025 and we're talking about Arsenal regressing after 2 back-to-back seasons, challenging. And for the people that ask me, Mo, why do you always talk about Arsenal? That's not true. We speak a lot about Liverpool. We speak a lot about Chelsea. But I have to admit, I speak more about Arsenal, positively or negatively. And there is a reason for it. And I keep repeating myself over and over again for the people that don't understand. There is a reason why Arsenal are the team we talk about. It's because you have Arteta for the longest time without a Premier League or a Champions League. If Liverpool, I promise you, if after 3 years from now Maresca is still there and Chelsea are not winning trophies, we'll be talking about them. As we spoke a lot about Ten Hag when he has been there, even though he won the cups. Because I believe the cups are not good enough for top clubs. Big clubs, cups are not enough. Big clubs, cups are not enough. And Arteta has been there for a while. Has been there for a while. And that is why we speak about Arsenal. Because rightfully so, you should be better than this today. Arsenal should be better than this today. Thank you, T. Mo, you're Terry 2.0. I will stop listening to you very soon. You will stop making sense just like Terry. Thank you so much. Terry, the fantastic content creator. And he's one of the people that started the stream. He's a good content creator. We work together. If you think that we are two different people with completely different opinions, we debate a lot each other. If you believe that and you think that I'm Terry.2, it is fine. It's up to you. It is completely up to you. It's completely up to you to believe that. Completely up to you to believe this. But thank you for the chat as well. I don't mind it. It's fine. But come with something better. If you want to banter, come with something better. Bye. Habibi, see you soon. I'm not going to stay for long because we have another 2 streams coming up later. Can we get to 200 likes before we end the stream? Can we get 200 likes? I don't believe that Terry is just a hater. A hater for what? But thank you. Appreciate you so much. Arteta's first job, yes. And let me address this. Let me address this. Let me address this, you guys. Let me address this. Quickly, let me address this. Quickly. Let me address that this is Arteta's first job. If you say that, do you believe that Arsenal should be a guinea pig club that managers develop at without winning then? Do you believe that Arsenal Football Club, as big as they are, with that massive fan base, with the 13 league titles, and the numerous FA Cups, and the massive players that played for your club, Thierry Henry, Vieira, Bergkamp, Bruto Silva, Sol Campbell, Tony Adams, Martin Q, all these players, Ian Wright, do you believe that Arsenal are a club that should be a guinea pig club, that a manager, because he's novice, he's allowed time and time again to stay at the club without winning the Premier League or the Champions League? If you answer that question, you will know why the criticism is warranted. Because no big club should be a guinea pig. No big club should be a tester club. No big club should give a manager that much time without winning a major trophy. He won the FA Cup in the beginning, fine. What is after? Now it's 5 years after. Arsenal, if you consider yourself, if you're an Arsenal supporter, and you consider yourself one of the biggest clubs in the world, you should not be a tester. You should not be a club that has tests in him, that is treated as guinea pig, as an experiment, where a novice manager can come in and learn on the way. He's learning on the way, but at the end, you'll have to show the fruit of that. You'll have to win. Am I wrong? You can't tell me that I'm not wrong. You can't. Because your club has to win. I agree if you think it's a project. I agree with projects. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. If at the end of these 4 years, you'll have a very competent team that will dominate and will win. Am I wrong? Someone tell me that I'm wrong. Why some Arsenal fans are so afraid of saying it as it is? Your first job or not your first job, you are a big club. You are a big club. You deserve to win. You deserve to win. You, Castro, love a project. You love a project. You love a project. You love the development, the phases, the process. But you aren't thinking about the winning. We have improved every year for 5. That's why we back him. Which is why I literally praised Arteta every season in the last 2 seasons. Every season I praised Arteta. But have you, Nathan, you answer me. Have you regressed this season, Nathan? Have you regressed? Have you regressed this season in terms of the way you play, the hope? You guys have less hope of winning the league this season than last season or the season before. That means you regressed. Am I wrong? You answer me. Have you regressed or have you improved this season? You have. I keep maintaining the same opinion, Nathan. I keep maintaining the same opinion. If you have enough credit in the bank, if there is enough credit in the bank, yes, he can stay at the club. But there is not enough credit in the bank because he hasn't won yet, Nathan. You have to hear me. You have to hear this. If there is enough credit in the bank, yes, like Jurgen Klopp, he's allowed a bad year, another bad year, because he won the Champions League. He reached other Champions League finals. He won the league. But Arteta doesn't have enough credit in the bank, my man. Just doesn't. There is not enough winnings for him to have one bad year. A coach that won, yes, we can say that. AMD saying if we addressed our issues in the summer and this window, I would have some hope. I would have had some. Yes, but you didn't. You still like a striker. There is no winger. There is no backup to Saka. Your backup to Saka is Raheem Sterling. And by the way, I'm telling you, if he wanted Nwaneri to be the backup for Saka, he would have started him. He played Nwaneri, by the way, on the right side out of desperation. Out of desperation. You know that. You're contradicting yourself. You said Arteta is only... No, but this is why I'm saying you do not know. You misinterpreted what I said. I said Arteta should not be sacked this now. You at the end of the season you analyze, and the reason why, because I believe if you sack Arteta now, you might regress to the point that you risk top 4. You get my point. You get my point. I'm not saying sack him today at all, because I believe Arsenal will regress if you sack Arteta. You will regress if you sack Arteta now. You regress. If you sack Arteta today, you regress. Like, it's crazy how people think. Thank you, Tyler. Guys, we're 4 likes away from 200. 2 likes away. I overstayed my welcome here on this stream, to be honest. Which is fantastic. He should have a continuation. He should have had a continuation last season. Fantastic. 2 points of winning it. I actually believe the Arsenal had a fantastic season last season. Fantastic. And I praised Arsenal. But he regressed. He regressed this season. When are you going to admit it? Why are you all like this? Oh my God. Oh my God. Why have you regressed? It's absolutely crazy, to be honest. It's absolutely crazy how people think like this, to be honest. I'm lost for words for Arsenal, to be honest. For Arsenal, you're really afraid of change. You're so afraid of change because you're not used to it. You're not used to it. You're not used to it. Oh, thank you, Redlana Taranga. Appreciate it. You're afraid of change. I don't understand why. Why are Arsenal fans so afraid of change? Change can be good. Adi. Who cares? Doesn't have to be today. But if Arteta doesn't win at the end of the season, what is wrong with change? You're so afraid of change. It's jarring. It is jarring. It is absolutely jarring. It's crazy. Who cares? Even if you get another manager and it doesn't do well, what is there to lose? Is Arteta winning you the league this season? If he doesn't win the league this season, do you guarantee that Arteta will win the league this season? You are so afraid of regression. It is unbelievable. Would you rather regress to improve? What if there is another option? Ya akhi, try. Try. When was the last time? So challenging is enough? So what if he stays 3 more years and only challenge? Oh my God. Oh my word, this fan base. So I'm giving you a situation. What if you challenge? What if you challenge for the next 3 years? To the wire. What if you challenge and don't win for the next 3 years? What happens? Is that good enough? Is that good? Oh my God. You love a challenge, don't you? You love a challenge. I am talking to you, Cameron. I'm talking to the fans. I'm talking to the people, the Arsenal fans, that still talking about challenging. But Mo, we have not challenged. We have not challenged for a while, and Arteta brought us back to challenging. You absolute frauds. But he brought us to challenging. Well, I'm telling you guys, I just want to say something. I'm gonna say something. Nathan, that is a very dangerous chat. That is a very dangerous comment, by the way. Very, very dangerous comment. Again, Mo, why are you comparing our fan base to your own or other clubs? We are who we are, and we gained fans during the Wenger era when we weren't winning. Projects and journeys are our fetish. Are you serious? Okay, do you really say that? Okay, Nathan, I have to be honest with you, Nathan. Do you really believe? Do you like that? You're an Arsenal. Are you an Arsenal fan? So you like the projects and you like the processes, and it's okay to not be winning as long as you're challenging and as long as you're winning games. I hope that you're trolling. I hope that you're trolling. You have to be honest with me here, and I hope that you're trolling. You have to be honest with me here. I'm asking you. Again, Suga saying Mathys' reaction is crazy considering we haven't won the league in 20 years. Now all of a sudden people have standards. So I am the wrong guy. I am wrong to say that the big club has to win the league or the Champions League even after 20 years. So Liverpool haven't won the league for 30 years. They should have been. So Liverpool Football Club had 18 league titles and haven't won the league for 30 years. So they should have been okay with challenging for the league. I'm giving you an example here. Liverpool should have been okay with challenging and not winning the league because they haven't won the league for 30 years. It should be okay. It should be okay. Now you're not wrong, but some Arsenal fans have not seen Arsenal win, so they don't have the expectations or entitlement to win. Not their fault, blame the board. But Liverpool fans, a lot of the young Liverpool fans have never seen their team win the league. Never, ever. The majority of the Liverpool fans, before Jurgen Klopp won the league, the young ones, have not seen their team win the league. So they shouldn't have demanding winning the league? Are we serious? Are we? I'm giving you an example here that is more than Arsenal. Liverpool have stayed 30 years without winning the league. 30. So should they have been okay after 15, 20 years of not winning the league? Because they are challenging and they shouldn't demand the league? Every year I saw Liverpool Football Club fans demanding the league. Every year. All my time watching the Premier League, I have seen Liverpool fans demand the league. Bro, they won the Champions League in 2005 and still they demanded the league. They still said sack the managers if they don't win the league. Are you serious? Are you serious? Thank you, Jenny, for the super chat. Really appreciate you. Appreciate the support for the channel. I embrace the leopard in the tree, but if we lose the league to Arsenal at this point, the way they played against United in the stream, Dave, Liverpool should not lose the league to Arsenal at this point. You shouldn't. Jenny, I'm telling you, forget that leopard in the tree shit that Sam does. Forget that leopard in the tree thing. Yes, you can do the gimmick, you can do this, but Liverpool are the best team in the league at the current moment, and you should be winning the league. You should be winning the league. That is my opinion. You should be winning the league. And Arsenal, by the way, created abundance of chances, as Nathan said. But the problem is Arsenal don't have a striker to finish. Appreciate you, Jenny, for the super chat. Chris, more out of curiosity, who would you suggest as a new manager realistically? I don't know. It is not my job. I don't know. And by the way, there is an option this summer that will present itself. That will present itself. There are rumors that Ancelotti might be sacked today and Real Madrid might be looking for another coach. That means if Xabi Alonso is available, you go get Xabi Alonso. If Simone Inzaghi is available, you go get Simone Inzaghi. Hybrid Ultra saying every single Liverpool fan demanded the league, and every single I never said that I never said that every single Arsenal fan didn't. I didn't generalize. I never said that every single Arsenal fan didn't want the league. I never said that. I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth, my man. Don't put words in my mouth. I never said that. I never said that. There are a lot of Arsenal fans with standards that won the league. There are a lot of them. I don't know if Xabi Alonso, he might accept the Arsenal job. If Man United convinced Amorim to take the Man United job, Arsenal are more attractive than Man United at the current moment. Way more attractive than Man United. Way more attractive. The problem is some fans are debating that injuries are also a big factor, which is just point useless summer transfer, no matter how you spin it. It is. But also, you have to understand. You have to understand that. Big up my guy. Big up my guy. Habibi, thank you so much. Appreciate you. I believe that Arsenal can convince people. Can convince. But it doesn't have to be Alonso. There are other managers out there that demand. Who did Liverpool wanted Arne Slot before that they wanted Alonso? They spoke to Amorim. There are coaches that can take this Arsenal team to bed. A lot of Arsenal fans are convinced that no one will take this team to the next level. Why? There are other coaches out there that maybe take this Arsenal team to a next level. I'm not a scout. I don't watch every single league game in other leagues. So there are scouts that can do the job. Liverpool scouted Arne Slot. Let me ask you a question. Do you think Arne Slot will do better with this Arsenal team than Mikel Arteta? Yes or no in the chat? It's the last question. The last question. The last question. The last question. Do you believe if Arne Slot was at Arsenal, would he have done a better job than Arteta? Yes or no? Before we end the stream. Okay. See? A lot of people are saying yes. So see, that's a guy that Liverpool scouted. You can scout a manager like this? So you believe that he is only doing this because he has Van Dijk and Salah? Okay. Jordan, you say you don't know, but I want you to say your opinion. I want you to say your opinion. Whose lives that we can redirect to? Who's live? LB, Nobbins. The football terrace is not there. Don. Straight facts. We redirect to straight facts. It's crazy, actually. And you have Saka and Odegaard, my man. Keep making excuses for yourself. Keep making excuses for yourself. Keep making excuses. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And I want to appreciate you guys for joining the stream. It was a good stream, to be honest. Try to make it regular in the morning. I'll see you guys soon, to be honest. I will see you guys soon. Appreciate you guys. We debate, we talk, we agree, we disagree. But it's always in good faith. Always in good faith. Thank you for the likes. I don't have hard feelings. As long as people are respectful, I don't have hard feelings at all. No, but Saka's a very good player. Saka is a very good player, Nathan. Very good player. Big up everybody that joined. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. That was an entertaining stream. Quickly. You're right, of course, Nathan. You're absolutely right. Cheers, people. I will see you on Rivals Rumble. See you guys later.